Welcome to today's engaging session, where we explore the intricate world of currencies, international trade, and the broader economic landscape. Let's kick things off with a significant event currently unfolding in Iraq, the 48th session of the International Baghdad Fair. This prestigious gathering has drawn participation from over 20 countries and attracted approximately 1,000 attendees, all eager to explore investment and business opportunities in Iraq's rapidly evolving market. You may be wondering why Iraq is actively seeking international and regional investors. The answer lies in the government's determined efforts to cultivate a stable and secure economic climate, reassuring potential investors that their capital will be well protected. This is a crucial factor, as investors prioritize financial security and economic predictability before committing resources. The United Nations has also expressed its support for Iraq's economic development, a clear indication that global organizations recognize the country's commitment to stability. This international endorsement is likely to attract even greater global interest in Iraq in the near future. In addition to this major event, Iraq's economic landscape is also being shaped by a recent legislative development. The Iraqi parliament has officially approved the First Amendment to the 2023 General Budget Law. This move paves the way for essential economic adjustments, addressing pressing issues such as the Kurdistan region's oil exports and the consistent payment of public sector salaries, both of which have previously faced challenges. Government official Shakwan Abdullah recently affirmed that there are now no obstacles preventing the resumption of oil exports. Coupled with Iraq's ongoing economic reforms, this development signals a strong foundation for future growth and an expanding array of investment opportunities. Shifting gears, let's examine an aspect of financial markets that often goes unnoticed: how currencies fluctuate in the global economy. Have you ever considered the mechanisms that regulate these movements? A little-known fact is that many currencies, particularly those tied to a basket system like those overseen by the International Monetary Fund (IMF) and the World Bank, operate under strict limitations. For example, some currencies are only permitted to fluctuate by a maximum of 2% either upward or downward over a 90-day period. This regulatory measure plays a vital role in maintaining financial stability, ensuring a predictable environment for global trade and investment. But why should this matter to you? In a world where exchange rates can shift unexpectedly, a 2% fluctuation cap serves as a protective mechanism, preventing sudden and extreme devaluations. If a currency moves beyond this threshold, it could indicate unusual economic circumstances. For international businesses and investors, this stability means that pricing remains relatively consistent, allowing companies to plan long-term investments with confidence. Now, let's bring the focus back to Iraq and its national currency, the Iraqi dinar. Recently, discussions have emerged regarding the coexistence of both old and new dinar banknotes. The Central Bank of Iraq (CBI) has officially clarified that both versions of the currency will remain in circulation for the next 10 years. This is significant news, especially for investors or individuals who have held on to older dinar banknotes. There is no immediate need to exchange them, as the extended validity period provides ample time to make informed financial decisions. This means that if you currently possess older Iraqi dinars, you have a full decade to determine the best course of action, whether to hold onto them and observe market trends or to exchange them when conditions are favorable. Such a prolonged transition period is particularly advantageous in currency markets, where values can fluctuate unpredictably. Instead of feeling pressured to act quickly, dinar holders can take their time to assess how the currency performs over time and make strategic moves accordingly. Given that the CBI has implemented a 2% fluctuation rule within a 90-day timeframe, investors and traders can rest assured that the dinar's value will not experience sudden and extreme volatility. This rule offers a level of predictability that is essential for maintaining investor confidence. Let's consider how this affects your investment approach. If you hold Iraqi dinars and notice an upward trend in value, you have the flexibility to decide whether to capitalize on gains or continue holding for potential future appreciation. On the other hand, if the value decreases slightly, the 2% fluctuation cap ensures that the drop remains within manageable limits, preventing dramatic depreciation. This built-in stability benefits not only individual investors but also businesses and the broader economy. Another important aspect of currency valuation is the role of currency baskets. A currency basket consists of multiple currencies and is often used by international financial institutions like the IMF and World Bank to promote exchange rate stability. The 2% fluctuation rule aligns with this concept by ensuring a controlled environment for foreign exchange transactions. For Iraq, being part of a stable monetary framework could enhance investor confidence and reinforce economic growth. As the country continues its economic restructuring, the Iraqi dinar may gain increased recognition from foreign investors, further solidifying its position in the global market. Another noteworthy development in Iraq's financial sector is the gradual transition from high-denomination dinar banknotes to smaller denominations. The CBI has confirmed that this shift involves phasing out the larger notes and introducing smaller ones, effectively removing zeros from the currency. While the overall design of the new notes will resemble the existing ones, changes will be made to reflect the adjusted values. For instance, the 25,000 dinar note may be replaced by a 20 dinar note. Although this might seem like a minor modification, the implications for the economy are significant. The introduction of smaller denominations will likely influence pricing structures across businesses, as merchants and service providers adjust their pricing models to accommodate the new currency system. This shift could improve efficiency in cash-based transactions, making daily purchases more manageable and aligning Iraq's monetary system with global practices. Understandably, any major change in currency design and valuation can generate mixed reactions. While some individuals may welcome the transition as a positive step toward economic modernization, others may have reservations about its potential impact. Concerns about inflation, purchasing power, and the overall adaptation process are natural. However, the CBI is implementing this transition in a phased manner, allowing time for the public to familiarize themselves with the changes. By ensuring transparency and clear communication, the central bank aims to maintain public confidence and prevent unnecessary uncertainty for individuals and businesses relying on cash transactions. The adoption of smaller banknotes may take some adjustment. However, over time, this change could simplify daily transactions, particularly in local markets where cash remains the primary mode of payment. The coexistence of old and new dinar notes, combined with the introduction of lower denominations, presents an interesting case study in how currency modifications impact economic behavior. These changes are not just financial adjustments, but also reflections of Iraq's broader economic strategy aimed at fostering long-term stability and growth. What are your thoughts on these developments? Have you ever experienced a currency transition in your own country? How did it affect daily life and economic activities? Share your insights in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Whether you are optimistic or cautious about these changes, this is just the beginning of a broader conversation about currency markets, investment strategies, and economic trends. Make sure to engage with this discussion by liking the video, subscribing for more updates, and staying informed about global financial developments. Knowledge is a powerful tool, and the more you understand these economic shifts, the better positioned you'll be to take advantage of emerging opportunities. See you in the next video.